Hello, my name is Alex Arias. We were asked by our 6th grade class if the landscape affects what type of bridge is built. The answer is no. The 6 bridge designs are trusses, arches, cable stays, cantilever, suspension, and beam. We will be showing you guys examples of bridges found in Eastern Washington that show how landscape does not affect the bridge design, but aesthetics and purpose does.
Hello, my name is Austin Bartleson, and the first bridge I will be talking about spans over the Columbia River. It's a cable stay arch bridge, which is a hybrid, a mix between an arch and a cable stay. The next bridge I will be talking about is a truss beam bridge. They got their design from the aesthetic purposes, reflecting from the industrial site in the background, and that also spans across the Columbia River. And then the third bridge is an arc beam hybrid bridge, which spans over the Columbia River. Just like the last bridge, it's 2 parallel bridges directing traffic in north and south directions. And other than the design factors of the bridges, the only difference is the support systems. For this bridge, there's about 4 supports. For the last truss beam hybrid bridge, there was 8 supports. For the previous cable stay arch bridge, there was 9 supports. And so when you look at it from an aesthetic standpoint, we've listed off 4 of the 6 types of bridges that Alex assisted us with, and all of which are stable crossing an extremely large river, being one of the top 5 biggest rivers in the United States, the Columbia River.
Hi, I'm Nate Shue, and I'm here to tell you about overpasses. Overpasses are just beam bridges, and they are pretty much the same design throughout the U.S. Not going to see a lot of variation, maybe a variation in width and length, but overall it's the same design throughout. This one has been is actually constructed extra tall because originally trains would have gone back and forth under here, and there's 4 lanes of traffic above. And they've actually modified their landscape to fit their needs for this, in that they built 2 big earthen banks on either side and created a nice gently sloping hill to downtown, as well as crossing the train tracks without needing for traffic to stop. And this one is the same thing. As you can see, it illustrates my point. It's the same, got the banks leading up and the same beam design. The difference here is that it's much wider to accommodate a 4-lane freeway with a median, so it does need a support in the middle, right there.
Hi, I'm Ryan. So right here we can see an arched beam bridge spanning a small stream. And then right here we can see only a beam bridge spanning the same exact small stream. So these 2 bridges right here answer our question, that does landscape affect bridge design? So the answer is clearly no, or these 2 bridges would be the same. And so if we continue on, right here we see a steel truss bridge, which is spanning yet again the same creek. So 3 different bridges, 3 spanning the same creek. And so the landscape does not affect bridge design. However, what does affect bridge design is the uses for that bridge. For example, this steel truss bridge right here, it's used to carry the loads of trains going across. It's a train bridge, so it needs to be heavy, it needs to be sturdy, and it needs to be able to carry those loads from that train. Unlike the previous 2 bridges are pedestrian bridges, so they don't need to carry the heavy load of the train. They're just going to carry pedestrians. So they don't need to be built up with a giant truss system. And then lastly, we have a video for you guys, which is, it shows a train going over a truss bridge, and the truss bridge is the same design as the one that spans the small creek, except this time it spans the entire Columbia River. So that again, landscape does not affect bridge design.
To support our conclusions that the landscape does not affect the design of the bridge, we found all 6 types of bridges spanning rivers, streams, and roads, proving that aesthetics and purpose determine the design of the bridge, not the landscape.